Hello everybody, welcome back. I am Human and this is Rising World, and today we're going to be heading into the northern area, the snow biome, and we're going to get our pickaxe on and get some aluminum for that all-elusive awesome workbench of the modern era. And then we're going to, go to the desert, which I'm not looking forward to the desert too much. I did that on my other game, and there's some bandits, there's some lions, there's all kinds of bad. The death penalty is actually kind of not that terrible. I do know that I don't need the extra scraps of paper, and I'm going to go ahead and take the workbench, but I don't need the paper because the map will update to the region we're in, so I can go ahead and pull that out of my horse or wherever I have it at the current time, and we can leave that behind for something else later. Yeah, I already took it over there. So it's not that big of a deal. I'm just going over what I got real quick. Trying to see. Do I want to take anything else? Not really. Don't have any blocks to take. Nothing in there. Yeah, I really don't have much of anything I need to take with me, because I'm just going to go collect a bunch of aluminum, and that's about it. We're not going to stay long. I've got food, water, workbench. I do have more stuff in here. Sorry about that. I got the hiccups a little bit. So yeah, I think we'll be all right. When I was looking at the time, it was like 6, almost 7 at night. And I kind of want to wait until daytime to get moving, because, why not? I don't want to be going to the cold region whenever it's super dark. So we'll just go ahead and pass some time. Shouldn't take too long. Let's see. Yeah, can't sleep yet. I have to wait till a certain time of night. So I also did craft up a calendar the last time I did play, and we're 11 days into spring. So apparently winter, spring, and fall are a thing. So I'm collecting the seedlings, so after this season we can replant. That seems like a good idea to me. But I'm really debating on going ahead and heading out that way. I was playing around with some scaffolding to railing to see how it looked, and I think that looks alright for some fencing, so I'll do more of that. So that's still growing, that's still growing, corn's still growing, wheat is still wheating, hemp is still hemping. So you know what, I think we're gonna go ahead and head out. We can set up a tent in the winter biome and go ahead and survive off of that. I'm debating though. Yeah, I took the bonfire. Going ahead and craft up one thing before we leave. Maybe 2 things, a couple of torches to lay out. Let's go to my tree farm, which I don't know if these will grow back or not. I'm still questioning that bit. Go ahead and collect these, and we'll put them in their little container. Keeping all the saplings. We will plant a huge tree farm eventually, but right now it's just kind of collecting what I got. Let's see if we can craft a couple of standing torches. It's dangerous over there too. There's wolves, bears, moose. Don't think the moose will really do much to me, but I'm not exactly looking forward to it. So how many can we craft? 20? I'm gonna craft all 20. We'll just take some extras with this. Take 4 standing torches. That'll work for me. And we'll put the saplings up, and that goes outside in this box. There we go. Got a bunch of saplings. Can't even plant trees during winter. Alright. Horse, of course, we're gonna go. And let's see. I forgot to double check my direction here. Yeah, I was heading the right way for once in my life. Okay. Would like to do some pathing down this way. Horse is so much nicer. Don't have it on my other game yet. Could, but don't. Some tomatoes. Hemp. There's all kinds of good stuff in this game. I like it. I can't wait to get the drill. The mining drill is going to be nice. I was playing with that, and I actually got a tungsten mine kind of set up outside another base. Now, I did go deep into one of the pre-generated cave systems, and let me tell you something, it was freaky as crap, and I'm not sure if I want to do that a lot. I'd rather build my own mines. The pre-generated stuff gets kind of crazy. There is a... What are you doing to that poor cow, bull? There is a nether-like area, if you want to call it that. It's more like the lava zone, and it can be kind of dangerous. So I'm kind of keeping my wits about me and not doing that one too much either on the other game. We're going to save it for this. You can see me freak out all you want that way. Alright, horse, we're going to leave you here. You're going to be all alone, except for the pigs. You'll be fine. I believe in you. Okay, let's get our winter gear out. Right now. Come on, I said right now. Thank you. Got that. Got water. There's the paper. Don't really need... We got all of this stuff. I did not craft a bonfire, which takes 16 stone and 8 pieces of log. I could technically do that real quick before we head out. We're going to be traveling in the night. That's all there is to it. I want a bonfire, though. It's going to be super cold. Need to come over here and collect a bunch of sand for us to craft up some glass. That's going to be like one of the next things. There's all the stone I need. I need 8 pieces of log, so there's going to be like 5 to 7 on this one. Depends on the size of the tree. There's 7, and then I need 1 more. I'll just take the stump. That'll work. I'm not going to collect the saplings from this one. Okay, now we're going to go into craft and craft up a bonfire. And we'll put you into the knife slot. The climbing rope is pretty cool too. I was playing with that in my other game. Alright, we're going to head out. All we have to do is go straight out. Hang on. Go straight on this way. And then take a hard left. And come up north to the Arctic. So... We've got to follow the coast a bit on the left-hand side, and we'll be fine. It's going to be a journey. I don't know if I'm going to cut much of that out, because this is our first actual journey to the cold region. Okay, I need a little bit of wind power. Let's get... I don't want to go too fast, because I'm going to be working it like this. Put that on. Put that on. Now we're nice and warm. Perceived temperature 36, so we're going to be all kinds of warm for a while. Okay, which way is the wind blowing? There we go. Can't wait to get the modern boat too. That thing is so cool. I kind of want to see the horizon line a bit. Okay, I think we're going to be just fine on this adventure. It's going to be cold eventually, and it's going to be dangerous. I've got all my arrows. I got my bow. I've got some primitive spears on me. Put my clothes up. I got enough food for a while. So let's put my clothes in here. Might keep the miner's helmet on me just in case. I got some stone still for something else if I need it. Okay, we'll be fine. Can't use the map while you're sitting on a boat, which is kind of dumb. But, it's what it is. So, yeah, we'll just follow this left-hand coastline and head up straight north. Now I'm hot. So our clothing is going to work. It's just going to be kind of hot for a while. But I'd rather be hot right now than freezing as soon as we get into the region. Okay, there we go. I couldn't see where the coastline was. Don't need to beach my boat. Is there any more wind I can get, or is this the good direction still? No, yeah, it's still a good direction. There's more to this than I thought. I thought it was going to be kind of like drop cell, just go, but controlling your cell direction kind of makes sense. Controlling how much cell you put out is just really cool. I like this. This is nice. The modern boat is a lot faster, however, and I miss it. It was a lot of fun to play around with. Alright, I might go ahead and cut it here in just a minute, actually. Let's get out of this bay. Look at all the sand. All kinds of good stuff here. Worried about a storm coming in as we're heading out. How's my health? That's fine. Gotta watch that, because if you overheat, you'll start losing health. Did play a little bit of Elden Ring last night, though. First time in a while. Didn't do too great, but, you know, I'm a little rusty. It's been months since I played. Haven't really been gaming all much this weekend. Kiddo's been gone, but, just kind of been doing housework, basically. He went to his grandparents for a Disney on Ice event. Stayed Friday night, Saturday night, and they came home Sunday. He was so excited. Came home with a Maui hook. It was kind of fun. Those sheep are... Yeah, those are sheep. Almost looked like a capybara. We have no wind on this. It's gonna be a slow journey. There we go, got some more wind. Almost 40%. Yeah, those look almost like capybara from this distance. That'd be cool. Have a capybara in this. Okay, we're just gonna follow the coastline. Could hit the desert a lot faster, but it is what it is. As long as we don't get a storm tonight, we'll be fine. Could set up on the shoreline somewhere and sleep through the night and head out in the morning, but I think this will work out. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and cut it, and whenever we get closer to the Arctic line, I'll come back so you can see the night sky there. It's impressive. I just don't want to waste your time with jabbering while we're traveling. So, catch you in just a few minutes, I guess. So, we're getting close to the Arctic biome now. It started to rain on me. I did sleep a little bit through the night. I kind of got off course a bit, but found my way back to the island. Camped out just a little bit. I'll show you where we were at. Camped out around here. And now, daytime hit. We're almost to the Arctic line, which is going to be great. I think. It's gonna be fun, interesting. But yes, the death penalty on this game is just like game over, respawn. You don't lose any of your gear apparently, which is okay by me. I mean, that's fine. If you forget to put down a tent, you're gonna have to respawn way back at your starter base and lose your boat. So bring a tent or something with you to respawn at. So I'm not too concerned about it. I just want to get in, get the materials we need, and get back so we can start crafting up some more modern stuff. I'm debating if we have enough stuff left over, like food and water, going ahead and cutting through back into the desert region down here, just coming straight back down and going to the desert region right away. That sword's going to be useless, by the way. They're not great. And then going and getting our gold, just so I can craft up some more advanced utilities. Let's move our good helmet on. Here we are, winter biome. It's always snowing here, man. Okay, let's check our map. We are cold already. Map hasn't, yeah, it's updated. So let's take a cut in this way. Cut in a little bit. We gotta get to the mainland as soon as possible. Health is gonna start dipping. And I have all the gear on, so you know it's cold. I think we just ran into a snowstorm. Yeah, let's adjust that. I need to get some full speed. Yeah, I know I'm freezing, dude. Oh, God. This is a big island, too. Can negate the effects of the cold by eating. But if you look, our health bar is just now starting to dip. Once we get to the land, we can place down our bonfire. Get warm that way. If I would have brought a torch, which I don't have anything to make a torch, it probably would have helped. Aha, I see land. We get this bonfire down, get our tent down. Kind of get our bearings a little bit. And then start the process of collecting aluminum, which is not too terrible. Not a hard task. Most of these rocks are aluminum. So we should be able to get some. Dude, I know you're freezing. It's fine. We're gonna kind of go over here a bit. To this blank area. Come on. A little bit faster would be nice. Oh, we're warming up now. We were out of the snow area. Let's see. Our health is what? 100%. So we're good now. Look at all the moosin'. The moosin' has come to see me. Haven't had them attack me outright, so don't know how aggressive the moose are. But in reality, moose would be highly aggressive. Okay. I'm gonna set up down here, guys. Don't worry about it. So most of these are regular rock, and then you're gonna be able to find your aluminum pretty quick. There's a bunch over here, so I might actually set up a little bit closer to that. I'm gonna wait till the weather clears up a little bit before we start like exploring, because I don't want to go walk around in fog and run into a polar bear. That just would suck, I think. Let's get a little bit closer to the shoreline. Turn our boat around a bit, because we're gonna want to... There we go. And we're here. Let's get our stuff placed. I'm actually going to kind of place it up here, I think. Light that up. That down. Just get in my shelter real quick. Get out of my shelter real quick. And now if we die, we'll just respawn right here. Let's see, is there anything else I need to place right away? Yeah, the torches would be a good idea. Just so I can have some extra light around here. Is that a penguin? That is penguins. I didn't see penguins the last time I went exploring in my other game. I'm gonna place all these down here just to kind of give myself a visual aid whenever I leave and come back. And one right here. And one on the shoreline. There we go. So that's, I think, aluminum. Hard to tell with the snow on it. No, that's just regular stone. Okay. It's regular stone, maybe. It's hard to tell, but we will get it. It just takes a minute for me to... Well, there you go. I think the white striations are the one I'm looking for. Yep, white striations. How's it going, penguins? Pengoos? We're gonna get our aluminum on. You guys can just kind of hang out and do whatever you want. Yeah, you're cool. I like you. So that's regular stone that looks like aluminum. And I was right. So we're already up to 21. It's not bad. Is this ice? No, it's 3 ice and snow. Okay. There we go. We were getting what we need. It says ore rock underneath my health bar, so I should be paying attention to that. I want to go back with at least 100 and plus. That would probably be best. So there's our goodies. We could cook those guys up if we want. Is this going to say, yeah, rock large? So that's a rock lobster. It's fine. Let's carry our arrows with us a bit. I want to kill one of these guys, but I also don't because they're cute. Hang on, I gotta get a screenshot of them. Pingoos! Don't run away from me! What? Wrong button. God. Can I be one of you? I would like to be one of you. Okay. Hopefully that's a good screenshot. Should brought my tuxedo. Then they would have accepted me as one of their own. Not enjoying the fog. Not gonna lie about that. Can't see too far. And we are just gonna have to follow the coast to get back. How much are we up to? 68? Yeah, we're gonna want way more than that. And we'll come back whenever I get the ore finder, and we will set up an aluminum mine. So that's just a regular rock. That's a frozen rock. Huh. Cool, you can break out frozen rocks. Nifty. Yeah, I'm not letting that music fool me. It's not peaceful over here. What can you do with ice? Can you actually, like, just eat it? No, you can place it. Okay, neat. Gotcha. Okay, we're losing the fog now. That's good. What is all of this? This is just tundra sticking through? Looks like tundra just sticking through. Yeah, it's just what that is. Not seeing any polar bears yet, which is good. Not seeing any wolves. Just got moose and penguins so far. Okay, I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna feel super bad about it. Sorry, Pingu. Yeah, I know. Do you get feathers off these guys? No. You get penguin hide, which can turn into leather. Okay, let's get rid of the guts. Alright, that's cool. We learned a thing. We can get penguin hide. Let's head this way. Now that we can actually see a little bit further in the distance. I don't want to run into polar bear. Polar bear is a bad thing. There's some moose. Not too worried about those guys, honestly. A large rock. It's wolves. Oh god, it's wolves that I'm gonna worry about more than anything. More rocks. Let's go down here and check out. We gotta get a lot more ore gathered up. Make this trip worth it. Probably should build a base down here. It's a fox. I think. Fox is dead. No, that was a wolf. I'm pretty sure those are wolves. You can check. Might have been foxes. We'll find out here in a second. Yep, those are wolves. I one-shotted wolves. I'm happy with that. Twitchy leg. Okay. Usually there's more than that, but I'm just gonna take my luck. Got lucky with those 2 headshots, and I'm gonna collect my ore. Earned 17 so far, so it's not too bad. Like I said, death is just gonna kick us back over to our spawn point, which is okay. No need to get upset. Don't be afraid of dying in this game. Unless you forget to put down a spawn point. Where are we at? 132. I still would like a little bit more. I'm gonna be greedy. And there are plants you can get here too, like lettuce and stuff, so you want to keep out an eye out for all of that. I think that's what this is. No, those are sugar beets. You're just a regular rock. Pure ore, pure. What we got? Ore rock, okay. What we got here? Potato plant, I got plenty of those. Stuff flying through the air is pretty cool. I'd like another 50. 49 actually. I did see the wolf on the coast over here. Just gotta be careful about it. And then we gotta sell back. Could just kind of build a base over here though. Process ores out and go back later, but don't want to stay here too long. It's cold and deadly. Is that lettuce? That is lettuce. I want the seeds out of that. Let us collect it. Okay, that's the pun for today. I'm getting some exploring in too. Sticking more to the coast, but it's fine. Where are we at? 193, just 7 more. And I'll be happy to go back. Hey, look, we just got 7 more. Let's grab this one here. It's right there. We'll grab it. Okay, there's all that. That should be enough to get us going. What is this? A potato plant. Checking for anything bad. Don't see anything bad. We're gonna head back. I think it's this way. Yeah, it's that way. Head back that way, and then we'll go back to the base. Start processing this out and build that more advanced thing. Once you get the modern boat, it's pretty cool. It's an inflatable. Don't need gas. Goes forever. Kind of think that needs to be fixed, but I don't know what we make gas out of, to be honest with you, unless it's like potatoes and wheat and all that. Corn. Corn, there we go. Ethanol. That's what we could do. Developer guy, if you're watching. Corn ethanol to power those boats later on. Okay, we're close to our docking point. I might leave that. No, I'll just take it with me. I don't want to have to craft another one. There's our boat right there. I'm going to set out the workbench too while we're over here. This place is not bad. There's a lot of good resources. Just I don't want to spend too much time on it today. I got other things I want to work on. Okay, let's grab that. Let's grab the campfire. Grab the skewers. Put that back over here. Move these things around. I think we'll go ahead and... I got the bread baked, by the way. That was kind of a necessity. We're going to put our workbench out. Oh yeah, you're cold because I was standing in the water, huh? Yeah, that was dumb of me. I know. Put the workbench out. Went with the... like a flat spot, but if it's not flat, it's fine. Kind of took over all the flat spots, it looks like. Okay, we'll put it right here. Just to get this stuff set up for later. We'll leave that burning. I'm gonna go ahead and pick this up. Okay. Alright. That's over 200 ore. And we got ourselves a nice little docking area to come back to. And we just kind of gotta head this way direction. With the wind being really terrible. Yeah, we need to head in like a south direction. Now we just need to go to the desert. Yeah, I need more wind. That's all the wind I'm gonna get. That's pathetic. Okay, that's fine. I got some meat. I got a little bit of snow. I got some ice. Got wolf pelts. 2 of those. Penguin hide. Let's drop the guts. Lettuce and seedlings for lettuce. Okay, that's pretty good. Move this back over here. And we'll put the... So I'm gonna put that on my hotbar too. Okay, I'm gonna head back to the base, try to navigate my way through that mess, and I will see you guys in just a few. And then if I have time, I'm gonna head to the desert and try to get some gold, because that would be pretty cool. Maybe. That's cool. It's gonna be hot there. We're almost back now. It's just taking me forever. We're kind of going into the wind instead of against. Kind of maxed out at what, 50% wind power if I go full cell. Could still go full cell. I can kind of track my progress by sticking to the land mass here. Just kind of go to the right side of it and get back into my little docking area. I wonder if I could actually do like a Panama Canal type thing and cut out the ground and go into that lake with my boats. That'd be pretty cool. That'd be something I look forward to doing later on. Could test it out with a pickaxe, but I would like the mining drill for that. Be a little bit more efficient. It's faster. Speaking of faster, the wind needs to switch directions for me, please. I'll show you where we're at right now. Just hugging the coastline, and we're going to come up on our docking area. I'm going to drop off and start processing out the aluminum. I want to get the bench made before I head to the desert, because I want to make some desert style clothing. And unlock the rifle, but I'm not going to be able to make it right now. I don't have any sulfur or coal to make gunpowder with. Could easily go get some sulfur by doing some cave exploration. Hey dear. But I'm not exactly looking forward to that. The caves are freaky in this game. I'd like to go get the gold and actually make up a ore finder. We'll see it whenever I get to the modern workbench. The ore finder is pretty cool though. It's kind of like a Subnautica's scanner, but handheld. You can actually kind of pinpoint where you're going. It's a metal detector essentially. Find tungsten, sulfur, coal, iron, gold, aluminum, everything that you need. This island will have tungsten on it, but not anything else. Is that a bear or a boar? Or a cow? I can't tell. But anyway, that's my plan anyway. I don't want to do any freaky caves right now, but I would like to work towards making my own mine system in each biome. That's why I set up the camp in the cold region, and I'm going to do the same in the desert. I'll set up an area that we can dock at easily, and then we'll just start digging down once I get that started with the drill, because the drill and the ore finder are OP, and I really love them. I miss having them on this game. I have them on my other one, and I've pretty much started crafting in-game stuff for myself. I made a piano. Can't play the dang thing. I'm not musically inclined, but it does play, and I can make noise with it, which is pretty dang cool, if you ask me. So yeah, that's how I've been navigating it so far, is just hugging the coast, doing the old standard seafarer route, which is they would hug the coast until they found a spot they wanted to dock at or beach their ship at, and that's how I'm finding my direction. So it's pretty simple. I'm also seeing where there's a bunch of sand we can make glass out of, and yeah, just kind of clocking all the resources on the coastline here. Eventually we will ride around on the horse and kind of see what all the interior has, but I think we have access to everything that the interior has on the outskirts too. There's probably some different kinds of trees and whatnot, but I'm not too worried about that. I'm still debating on going to the desert. I've only got like 20-30 minutes worth of content here, and I can easily craft up the desert cloth stuff I need to take, like t-shirt, shorts, trekking boots. I could get that crafted, run over to the desert, and try to find some ore there, which lions, raiders, and all that good stuff is going to be after me, and I'm kind of curious on if I can take them out with my bow. I have a rifle in my other one, so I was using that. The rifle's pretty cool. It's not super powerful, but it is better than a bow. You can get good headshots, but I should have enough stuff here to craft up all the clothing I want. Okay, I need to double check if I'm going, yeah. Gotta take a left, avoid that. Looks like a sandbar. Yeah, look, this little sandbar sticking out there. Don't want to hit that. It'd be cool if I could canal my way through. Build a dock in the lake area that's connected to that, and just kind of in and out easy. Or I could go to the end of this and set up a dock and just ride my horse all the way across, leave my boats there, and be a little bit closer to the boundary lines. Have yet to decide how I want to try to accomplish that, but it's worth a look into. So we should be seeing the horse pretty soon. It's about right over here. Should have brought some water to drink or something. My throat is dry. Horse? There's my horse, of course. I need to go ahead and turn my boat around, I think. Used to a power slide in. How's it going, horse? I'm back. Nice little day-and-a-half trip out. Got what I was looking for. Okay, let's see. Is there anything I want to leave? Yeah, I can leave all this here. Leave that here. Take the paper back with us and use that for something else. Alright. Come on, horse. We gotta go back to base and get some stuff going. Yeah, I could cut through the land here. That'd be pretty cool. Don't know if I can or not. Hang on, I can actually test that a little bit. Just a little bit of a test. If the water flows this way, then I know I can probably do it. Yep, I can totally do that. Cut through here all the way and then use it to get my boats in and out. Cool. Guess what we're going to be doing later, horse? We're going to be making a canal. Alright, I'll see you guys back at base whenever I get there. You don't need to see me ride this like back and forth all the time. Safe and sound. Nothing to worry about. I like a good easy trip. Alright, let's get our aluminum going. Need to make the bigger furnace too. Hang on, wrong button. I want to get this stuff going and then we'll look into making that bigger furnace. Might have to do some work out here to make it fit, but we'll do it. Just gotta extend my platforms out. How much do we have in here? No fuel. Go figure. Do we have any coal left over here? No, but we got some logs. Logs will work. What time is it anyway? It's almost 8 o'clock, looks like. Okay. Let's fill this thing up. Double check that. 8 o'clock almost, okay. Yeah, it's almost nighttime. And that's going. Let's see what we need for that bench. Big smelting furnace. 256 stone, 16 iron sheets, and 8 lumber. Let's see, do we have... Get off that. We don't have any stone. Got lumber. That's a given. Got stuff to make iron sheet. Jeff McCluck, I need you out of the way, buddy. Thank you. Move that over here. We'll put this in the food box over here. That needs to go up. Then we need to process out that. That needs to go up. And then this needs to stay there. And then the seedlings need to go elsewhere. Okay. We'll plant those later. Put the paper up. Put the gravel up. We'll do the penguin hide and stuff real quick. Get that processing so I can make up some stuff for the desert while that's going. And we'll make the workbench. So I just need to go get a bunch of stone, it looks like. It's going to take me a minute for that. You know, I could actually try to fix my roof in my base real quick. So I can cut out a bunch of stuff. Because if you haven't noticed, it's pretty loud in there whenever it storms. It was loud last episode, so I'm thinking that may be something we need to work on. Okay, so we've got 3 leather. That up into the bench. I can put the modern bench right there. So I think if I knock out a bunch of this stuff, we'll have to go get more stone eventually, or this episode. While that's going. Don't really care about the dirt, but whatever. So we'll clear out some of this. Yeah, we're seeing sky right there, so I definitely got to fill that crap in. That's why I was getting so loud. We're really close to the surface right here. Whereas the kitchen's pretty closed off. Horse is laughing at me again. Okay, that should be good. We can adjust it as we build it. Okay. We got 103 stone already. Let's break this piece out. Okay. Alright, let's go stone collecting a little bit real quick. Still got some daylight to work with, so we might as well. That's processing up. Oh yeah, we got things growing nice. This is all ready to be harvested. I think I got another field up here. Yeah, these are for my melons. I think I'm going to go ahead and break up a bunch of this stuff real quick and see what we can get. Like 7 to what? 16 a piece? Yeah, it's not going to take me too long. Alright. That's going to be what we're doing right now while the sun's setting. We'll just run around, collect some of the stone. I could dig out a little spot here and start my mine if I wanted to. That would be the like fastest way to get some stone. Might do that. There was 21 off of that one. That's not bad. Okay, just got to pick a spot, I think, for our mine. I think I want to do it where it kind of overlooks our base a bit. This one would work right here. You can see the mine from that. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, got our first hole. Turn on our lamp. Just start chopping through best we can. Well, eventually, oh look, iron. See, that's the good thing. We're gonna be able to get some iron set up. We keep going down. Okay, I need to adjust my vision. We'll eventually get to a tungsten layer. There's some coal there, it looked like. 242 already. So this is going to be the quickest way of doing it. Instead of going from rock to rock to rock. Got some more iron there we can pick up later. Yeah, we're still going down. Okay. Got to make sure we're going in the right trajectory, too. Yeah, go check on that aluminum. It doesn't take it long to start processing. See, we're already up to 300 that way. Start crafting up get some stone blocks and get that big furnace going. Let's get it up to like 500 maybe. Yeah, it's not gonna take us that long. Getting that 4 stones per hit now. Yeah. Might take it at 400. Be easier. That'll be all we need per minute. And then we'll come back with our handy dandy ore finder when I get unlocked, and we'll start looking for tungsten. Yeah, that should be good. 426. It is dark. And since I'm crouched right now, we're going to be moving slow, but we don't have to waste our pick by clearing it wider than this for now. Do. Going up our hole. That sounded wrong. Okay. Almost there. There are cave spiders. Saw those guys. Scared the crap out of me the first one I saw. Kind of jumped. Both in reality and a game. Reflex was to jump out of the way. So we got a little bit of iron here we can shoot out real quick. Not much, just a little bit. This is a good spot. I like it. Sky looks nice. Okay, can we exit, please? Yes. Okay, let's get back to the base. Didn't reset my spawn point either, so we'll check the ore out, see where it's at, maybe pull some, replace it. Got apples too. Okay, let's see where we're at. Yep, that one's good. Let it cool a little bit. Don't really need the dirt, but it is what it is. Can we pick it up yet? Nope. Hot. Still hot. Nope. Off. There we go. Might pick this one up after it runs out of its fuel. We'll expand it. We'll put another furnace out here and run 2. This one's not bad. Okay. So let's see. We're gonna want that, which I got all of that. So I just need 8 lumber and 16 iron sheets. This over. This over, and then iron sheet 16. Got you. Do the big furnace, and then we need the modern workbench, which we need 64 aluminum sheets, and I have enough for how many? 24. Definitely want to put this thing out so we can really craft up some stuff. That down. Okay. Where do we want it? We'd like it over here with the other one. Alright. Just start clearing out of space. Putting some more stone blocks down. Clearing it out because I can get stone off of it too. Okay, there we go. Let's get some blocks made up. So go to building, go down here, stone, max it out at 99, item, and max it out at 81 because we're going to need them. And then we'll move this down to here. Cool. We'll start building off of this. Whoops, I didn't put one down there, but that's fine. Okay. Got all that. Fill all this in, and then we'll start really melting. Hang on, I want you to... hate when it does that. And when it does that thing right there, you can always hit enter, and then it'll lock in on whatever one you're looking at the time. So it does help out a little bit. See, like that. Oops. See, there's another example. So just hit enter. Boom. And you can start filling it in better. Should just leave it on. That's the modular snapping. There we go. And that's in number 5. Rotate. And place. Big furnace. And then we can fill that up with some wood. Let's go get that wood. Hey, look. An egg. Look at that. Put that in here. Cool. Come get the wood we got. Wait, did I just transfer something over here? Did I want? Yeah, no, I didn't need to transfer the aluminum. I want to keep that on me. It's still not melted down. Can reach it from here too, so that's nice. Come on. We're gonna fill this thing all the way up. Okay, cool. Stuck. Okay. Don't laugh at me, horse. I don't laugh at you whenever things happen. So we're gonna get all of this stuff processed out pretty quick too. That's why I wanted to grab so much of it. Takes forever to load this thing, not gonna lie. Well, I do like the placement aspects. There we go. And then that's about to smelt down. Okay, gravel. Okay, I got 121 of these stones left. Now let's start filling in the roof. Just enough to kind of... There we go. Walking all over the bed, aren't I? Yep. Got muddy boots on my bed. It's fine. Kind of a mesh of things in this built into this wall, but I think it's okay. It's my crafting area. It doesn't have to be perfect. Anything beyond my crafting area is going to be a little bit better. Kitchen area. I'm going to have a area that's like designed for bedding and all that. I'm not going to build a base outside. It's all going to be underground. Just because it makes it easier. Keep all my furnaces outside. Benches inside the base on the cave area. Gotta fix that now. Don't want to go find my sledgehammer, by the way. Too lazy. Yeah, this is going to be okay. The aluminum's probably smelted down by now. Need way more stone, it looks like. Probably finish it out. Okay, and then I got this square. I got 6 of these left. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get some more to do this side. There we go. Let's check this out. Turn it off, let it cool. Let's see, how much stone do we have on us? Not a dang lick of stone. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get more. But that's gonna help out quite a bit. I just need, not a whole lot more. Let's go grab all this off. So that should be 48 worth. Yeah. Once that's done, then we'll have enough. Let's go grab a few things. I got an idea on doing something. I'm gonna get some more going here in a second, but I'm gonna move this back over. Put the gravel up. Don't need it right now. Let's see. Put that out. Grab these real quick. Cool. Let's go get stuck on all that stuff. Headlamp was on. Okay. It's not as directional as the other one. Not going to get these started right away. I'm going to actually wait for that one to get done smelting, and then we're going to let it cool. I'm going to sleep through the night and get some daylight going. You scared me, goat. Seasons. Okay. See if we can find her. Hang on. Got 16 of these, right? I'm gonna place them randomly throughout over here. Is that our hole? No, it is not. Nope, not our hole. Yeah, I'm gonna have to wait till daytime so I'm gonna find our hole. It'd be right around here somewhere. Alright, yep. I'm gonna wait till daytime and come back out, do some more stone gathering, I guess. I do like lighting up the area, though. Oh, pathway of light. Oh, out of stamina. Let's go check those out and see if they're done melting down, then we'll let them cool. Nope, they're about to be there, though. Once they transfer over to ingots, we'll let it cool down by sleeping through the night. And then we'll go back to digging stone so I can finish that roof out. I want to keep that sound down. It was loud last episode, and I do apologize. Let's see Sky. Hey, come on, hurry up. I just don't want to waste fuel. It's more efficient, I think, to be honest with you, than the other one. I like those little pinpoints of light. It looks really nice. We got all of our trees growing. We got a bunch of apple trees ready. Need to put a stair here. Well, it's not necessary. It works out. Come on. Just waiting on you, bud. Hey, how's it going? Well, welcome to the base. Okay. Catch you later, bud. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna be waiting on that. Alright, I'm gonna let this finish and then I'll come back in the morning. Catch you guys in just a few. Morning time. Okay. Let's get these picked up. Put some more out. Get some more processing. I think I'm gonna need a bunch more iron sheets too. So much aluminum. Nope. Bad juju. Got 80 left. I think it holds 30 a piece. Maybe 60. No, 30 a piece. So we can get 60 off of this one, which is pretty good, honestly. And we'll go put a couple of things down by the cave, go dig out some stuff, and let these two things smelt down. Okay. Let's see if we can find our cave. Should be too hard now. I wish I could see those birds. That's the only thing. We got really cool bird sounds, I just don't see the birds. There's a mole. It's going way too far. Okay. So we're going to put a couple of torches on either side of the entryway. Get those lit up. And we're going to go back down and get a few shots of rock. Which I honestly don't want to go too deep because it does take me forever to get down here. When I can't stand. Could just dig out the top as I'm going down. That would probably be smart. Just so much quicker with the other mining drill. But I will take this too, it works. Beggars can't be choosers and choosers can't be beggars. I think we should get by with about 70. Let's see a little bit more. There we go. We can get by with that. Let's dig out this bit so we can walk at least part way down. Oh, hit my head. make it a little bit wider for the entryway. A little bit wider. There we go. That works. And then we can walk down a little bit easier. There we go. We got our first mine shaft started. We will eventually be spending some time in there getting all the ores that we need. The chickens still hanging out around here? Yeah, they are. Oh, floating eggs. Thank you, guys. They're pre-washed. Very nice. Okay, we need a drink. Just noticed that. Probably need to eat too. Yeah, looks like it. Okay. Let's see, we're gonna make 64 sheets of aluminum and 64 iron. So can we make, yeah, we can do 64. So we'll just do 64 and move that down to 64. Gonna need more than that, but let's keep it simple. Modern workbench. Achieved. Okay, move that down. It's gonna be kind of, whoop. Yeah, it'll fit there. There we go. So we've got tungsten wire circuit board, which takes iron, gold, aluminum, and tungsten wire. Light bulb, glass, aluminum, and tungsten wire. We can make aluminum wire. We got more building options. Furnishings, we can make a safe. More doors. Manhole covers. Couches, armchairs. We're gonna have to make the light bulb to make any of this stuff. For some reason, barriers and wall clocks, radiators, which keeps you warm. Probably need to make that for the cold zone. We can also make new axes out of steel, which is going to be nice. So we just need iron ingots, and that'll be nice. So I'm going to make a bunch of that stuff. Paint roller to paint faster. Combat knife. I need 2 iron sheets. I can make that real quick. So we're going to go down here and make that. Grappling gun, measuring tape, modern compass, make a canteen out of 4 iron sheets, which I don't have, tents, let's see, medical med kit, which is going to be nice. Here's the clothing. Going to be spending some time making that. Winter jacket would be nice, but I think I'm going to make the t-shirt, the shorts, and the trekking shoes, and then we can make soccer goal and soccer ball. Now this will open up once I make a circuit board, and that is our new boat, which is going to be awesome, and I'm looking forward to that. Let's move over that. Keep the combat knife. I'll show you what the combat knife looks like real quick. There's 6. There's combat knife. It combats and it knifes, but it skins really nice. Okay, that's almost done. I think I'm going to go make some stone up to finish out that roof. Okay, so building... stone. Let's max it out at 99. And we will be making stuff with different materials later. But right now I'm just kind of finishing out this work area with these. Oops, gonna have to break that out again. Sometimes I'm a little bit too fast and just hit it a little too soon. Okay, there we go. Let's fill in this gap. I can come through and break out everything that's sticking through later. It's not a big deal right now, though. Okay, there we go. Let's get that out of the way. Perfect. Furnishings. I want to make a Toro lantern. Just because I haven't made one yet in any of my games. And it's just a nice little light. I'm going to place it... I think I'm going to place it right here. How do you use it? I don't know how you use it. That's the thing. We'll just leave it right there for now. Okay, we got this going, so we're gonna shut it down. Out of iron, I think. Yeah, I'm completely spent on iron. I got 6 shots of it left. So we're gonna have to go find some more of that, which in our hole down there. But I think I need to pick up all this stuff. But I need to make all the clothing first, and that's going to take a lot of crafting of cloth and yarn. Probably going to do that off camera. Then we'll hit the desert biome. Stop it. Okay, there's 60 there, and then we got another, like, what? 12 per, so 24 off of this one. Oh, that's not bad. Okay, drop this off into the boxes. 128 aluminum already. Drop the blocks off, drop the stone off. Drop the snow, drop the ice, need to put the egg away, put the lumber away. Climbing rope, put that back. Put that in there. Put the meat in here. Okay, so now we just need to get some iron gathered up, which, you know, there's plenty on this island. We can also dig for it, which is going to be kind of randomized. But I think that is going to be it. I'm not sure if that's a full episode compared to the last ones. I put a lantern over here just to see what it was like, but you know, it is what it is. Do you want to go ahead and smelt down some iron though? I want to try getting a little bit more. Let's go down in the pit and see if we can find some at a random interval. There's some right here. I can kind of screw up the walking path, but I can dig around. So what I'll do is kind of dig it around this way. Yeah, that'll work. Dig this stuff out and go smelt it down because we need iron. This is not a bad little shot of iron here. Okay. This will help. Be able to make a new pick. I'll be able to make a new axe. And we'll get this going real quick. 2 Modernity, I think, is what it is. Okay, there we go. And there we go. We can get past that. That works for me. Cool. And that gives us 52 to work with. Yeah, that'll be plenty for now. Stop hitting caps lock, get it. Okay. We'll fill up the big honking thing with the iron, and then we'll fill up the small one with the rest of the aluminum, get it processed down. I wonder how that lantern works. That's the question. Do you put a candle in it, maybe? I'll have to check. There we go on that. Let's fill up this. It's not a bad little... Oh, is that it? That is it. Okay, get that going. You know it'll hold all of this. There we go. Get that melted. And... yeah. Okay, let's check out the candle. It's down here. Somewhere, there it is. Just need 1 lumber. Wow, candle's cheap. So let's move this over. Craft. 5. You can put it in here. Yeah, that works. We can put a little candle in here. Also pick it up. Kind of thinking about putting candles in here too to make it look better. I might replace all of these with other means of light. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay. Decoration. Decor. I love it. That's pretty good. I think we'll be okay on the sounds now. Waiting on that to process. Let's see what we can craft while we're waiting, or what I want to craft. So we're going to get a new axe. That's going to take sticks and ingots, so we're going to need all the sticks. Sledgehammer. I want that sickle for sure. And these will take circuit boards. So we're going to need to go down to the desert biome. So we're going to have to also make some sticks. Make some cloth. So we're going to get the hemp out. Let's go harvest up a little bit before we call it an episode. Okay, getting stuck on things. While that's processing up, we might as well harvest up things. All these apples. Those haven't grown yet, and those haven't grown yet. Okay. This is a lot of hemp, too. Probably not going to replant right away. Get it harvested up and then come back to it later. Well, you gonna miss every time I swing? Is that what's going on? Okay, I do want to get a new corn plant seed for the interior, so to save. So we'll just do that. 2 seedlings. We don't need a lot. Not off the bat. Man, we got a lot of hemp though. It's going to take me a while to get all of this harvested. Definitely the best way of doing the hemp, potatoes, and all that is just to use your sickle. That way you can get all these seedlings and get everything all at once and replant and have some left over after winter. It's never too early to think about winter stores, that's for sure. Probably need to plant some of those lettuces so we can start getting more seedlings up for those. Might be smart. Come on. So much of this crap to do. But it is worth it. It's going to take me time to make cloth. Probably come in and do that after this episode gets done. We got 700 of it, and we still got more to harvest over there. Okay, so these are potatoes. Let's get these processed up. Come on. Get the potatoes. Harvest day, too. We're getting everything done all at once here. And then I'll come back in, plant everything. Make up a bunch of fabric. Yarn. We'll save the crafting for when I record. And then head off into the desert area. Because that's kind of necessary now at this point. So many potatoes. Gonna replant these elsewhere too. That's another reason why I'm just not gonna replant them now. I'm gonna put them over in the other area. Save this for hemp. Same with the corn. I really should plant it elsewhere. Just keep this for the hemp gathering. So close to the base. Tomatoes and hemp. Okay, got that. Okay, let's get all these gathered up. Don't know if I have a tomato plant. I think I do have them saved. Look at all this stuff, man. So much corn, so much everything. Okay, let's go put all what we got up so far to see where we're at. Where are we at on this? Still smelting down. Still smelting down. Okay. I want to make the new gear with you guys. Some of it anyway. Before we call it. Okay. All of that. Seedlings. Tomatoes. So we've got 2 seedlings. 117 seedlings. Potato sack. Okay, got that one full. I have to do something different, I think, with the tomatoes. Okay, got that one full. Apples, too. Grab at that. Boom. Back over. Seedlings go right here. So we've got wheat. So, yeah, we got 14 tomatoes, and then we got the lettuce, so don't need to get any more of that. Cool. Where we at? Okay, that's done. That's done. We'll let those cool. Then we'll craft up a new sickle, scythe, new pickaxe, And probably do a new axe too. So these are all potatoes. This is all more hemp. Sweet. Is that beets? Yeah, sugar beets. Not going to do much more here. I'm going to go gather up the metal and start working on all that cool stuff, and then we'll call an episode. Just want to get these gathered up. Alright, yourself. And there's that. Okay. We have a lot of stuff. I'm going to be making a lot of bread, it looks like. Yeah, we'll finish that up later. Yeah. Farmland. Doing good. Yeah. Where we at? So there's 12. Yeah, that's pretty good amount of stuff so far. Grab all this ore. Nope. Wait, what's that? Pick up. Take all. Take all. Dude. That's so easy. Okay, we figured out a new thing. Take all. Sweet. Okay, sticks. I'm gonna craft up some of those. I'm gonna do like 24 of them. Tools. Okay, we're gonna make a new axe. New pickaxe. New sickle. Don't need a hoe yet. Okay, that's all we need really. So we're gonna replace all of this stuff with better things. Get this stuff over here. Nice. Seedlings. I need to put all these seedlings up. There we go. Hemp can stay on me because I'm going to be working with it. And there's our new gear. We can sharpen it. Yeah, that's quick. So we got sharpened axe, sharpened pickaxe, and then we just need to do a sickle next. This looks so much better and they last longer, so happy about having these. Okay, I'm gonna show you how fast the axe works. There's a hole there. We got weather moving in, so I can actually... Takes like 6 hits versus 8+ hits. Yeah, I like it. And pickaxe works way quicker. I could show you, but it's not necessary. It's just going to work better. That's all there is to it. Okay, what else do we want to try making? Okay, we can make a firearm once I make the right stuff. Explosive targets. Basically, I just need to wait until I can go to the desert, because everything else I need is clothing options. So that's it. That's all the time I have for you. If you'd like to see more, you know what to do. Hit that like, subscribe button if you haven't. If you have, thank you so much. Do appreciate. We're gonna end up or I'm gonna end up coming back in and working on the old loom here and getting some cloth made, because it takes like 3 seconds per. And I don't have a macro set up, but you know, if I did, this would be faster. Make yarn, make cloth, and then whenever I get done with that, I'll do an episode where we start crafting up the clothing I want to take down with this, and then it's going to be shorts, trekking shoes, which I'm going to go get some more leather for, and probably the t-shirt. Yeah, definitely the t-shirt. Then we'll make the winter stuff, some winter jacket, jeans, and then I think the trekking shoes should work for the snow too. I'm also going to craft up... Yeah, see if I had light bulbs, I'd make this. These are nice. Thinking that we need to make something for our head. Might do a boonie hat. But we can make all kinds of stuff now. Sunglasses. Diving mask. Don't know why we need that right away. Probably do some more bread work. Definitely need the canteen and the modern compass, which I'm not sure Let's craft 2 of those. See how that works. So is that K? K. Oh, that's way easier to read. Alrighty then. That's cool. I like that. Neat. Alright, let's put the other compass up into the gearbox, which I'm going to need more storage too. So, yeah. That's where we're at, and next episode we'll be heading to the desert so I can go get some gold. I'd probably do some more digging down in the mine off camera too while making cloth and all that stuff, just to kind of break up my routine. Get some more metal smelting down, go get some more hide, and then we'll head out on an adventure into the Great Desert, which is going to have bandits, lions, and all the things that want to kill me. So, should be a good time. Alright, you know what to do. Peace out, have a good one, and as always, game happy. I really do like this.